Don't skip. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends. But they haven't told you the real reason. My child, listen closely to me. I have seen the silent tears you cried in the dark when you thought no one was watching your deeply lonely nights. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends, because they are sitting in that same heavy silence praying for someone exactly like you. They have not told you the real reason yet, but their heart is breaking from carrying a painful burden they cannot hold alone anymore. They are feeling a sudden warmth in their chest right now, and they do not know it is my hand preparing them for you. They need your gentle spirit before the sun rises, because their past hurts are making them feel completely lost without your guiding light. The unspoken reason they are restless tonight is because their weary soul senses that you are finally stepping into their quiet life. You must keep your spirit perfectly still tonight, because I am going to reveal a very specific sign to you by the end. Stay with me until the very final word, so you can recognize the exact blessing I am placing on your path to lead you. The real reason they are crying out for you tonight will make perfect sense when I give you this final piece of the puzzle. I am asking you to let go of the pain from your past so your hands are completely empty and ready to hold theirs. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are finally dropping their own heavy walls and stepping into beautiful, brave vulnerability. The true reason they are desperately hoping for you tonight is that they cannot face tomorrow's difficult challenges without your steady, unwavering faith. I know you have felt incredibly tired, wondering if true love would ever actually find its steady way to your lonely front door. I am working behind the scenes right now, shifting the very paths of your future to bring you two together before this night passes. The real reason they need you tonight is because I have placed a deep, undeniable thirst for your specific kindness inside their lonely heart. Jesus says, "Have you noticed those moments when you wake up suddenly in the quiet of the night for absolutely no clear or logical reason? That is my gentle voice waking your spirit, asking you to pray for the one who needs you so desperately before tonight ends." The hidden reason they are tossing and turning right now is because they are subconsciously reaching out for your warm, comforting presence. You have carried the heavy burdens of old betrayals for far too long, and I need you to leave them entirely behind you tonight. Your soulmate needs you to be fully healed right now, because they are finally letting go of the deep hidden scars that kept them isolated. The real reason they are seeking you before tonight ends is to find a secure, safe harbor where both of you can finally rest. You must hold tightly to these promises tonight, because I am preparing to hand you the exact key to unlock your beautiful new life. Do not leave before the end of this message, because I am going to reveal the very sign I am placing on your doorstep tomorrow. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends, and understanding this final secret will ensure you do not miss their incredibly urgent arrival. When you look out your window at the stars tonight, know that your future partner is looking up at that very same dark sky. I have been listening to their lonely prayers for weeks, and the real reason they need you now is because I am answering them. They have not told you yet, but they are asking me for a clear sign that you are finally on your way to save them. Those out-of-place memories of love that pop into your head are not just random thoughts fading quietly into the passing evening wind. They are soft signs from heaven, meant to remind you that your promised partner needs you before tonight comes to a rapid close. Keep your eyes completely focused on my words tonight, because the most important part of this message is still waiting at the very end. Stay with me until the final sentence, so you will know exactly how to recognize them when they finally confess their deeply buried feelings. The real reason they have kept their deep need for you a secret is something I will uncover for you in just a few moments. The Lord says, I saw how you smiled at strangers today while hiding a deep, aching loneliness inside your own quiet, beautifully resilient chest. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are wearing that exact same mask, pretending they are perfectly fine being completely alone. The real reason they are craving your presence tonight is that only your genuine love can finally give them permission to be entirely real. The sudden chills you feel when you are sitting all by yourself are my gentle reminders that you are never truly walking alone. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends, because they are shivering in the cold shadows of their own difficult past mistakes. They have not told you the real reason yet, but they are desperately waiting for your forgiving heart to warm their life again. You must guard your hope carefully tonight, because I am holding a profound revelation about your soulmate that you absolutely need to hear. Stay with me until the very last word, and I will deliver the exact confirmation your doubting heart has been crying out for. The secret reason they need you before this night is over will be fully explained when I give you the promised final seal. I am asking you to forgive the people who walked away from you, so your heart has abundant room for the one who will stay. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are finally stepping away from the toxic people who kept them entirely trapped. The real reason they are looking for you tonight is because they finally realize you are the absolute only safe place they have left. When you feel a sudden, unexpected wave of peace wash over you today, know that it is my blessing settling gently upon your future. Your soulmate is feeling that same gentle wave right now, and they need you tonight to help them understand what it truly means. They have not told you the real reason they are seeking you, but it is because my deep peace has pointed them directly to your heart. Do not let your attention wander away tonight, because I am preparing to hand you a beautiful secret about your fast-approaching joy. Stay tightly bound to my voice until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact physical sign you will clearly see tomorrow. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends, and knowing this final sign is the absolute only way you will be entirely ready for them. Jesus says, I have collected every single tear you cried over broken promises and placed them safely in my hands to turn into massive future joy. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they have also been weeping over the beautiful dreams that shattered in their own hands. The real reason they are reaching out for you in the dark tonight is because they know you will understand their fragile, beating heart. That soft voice in your mind telling you to keep going is my spirit, urging you to stay strong for the incredible love approaching. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are feeling utterly exhausted from fighting their daily battles all by their lonesome selves. They have not told you the real reason yet, but they are longing for your quiet strength to help them carry their heavy burdens. You must stay perfectly grounded in this moment tonight, because I am going to share a final revelation that will entirely change everything. Do not click away before the end, so you can receive the exact blessing I have tailored specifically for your currently empty hands. The true reason they need you before tonight is over will finally make total sense when I reveal the final seal to you. I am asking you to completely release your fear of being abandoned, because this new love I am sending is built on a solid rock. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are finally conquering their own deeply rooted fears of not being quite good enough. The real reason they are drawn to you tonight is because your steadfast spirit gives them the immense courage they currently completely lack. The moments when you catch a scent of flowers or rain out of nowhere are my tiny gifts to remind you of beautiful new beginnings. Your soulmate is experiencing those same sudden blessings right now, and they need you tonight to share in this beautiful, fruitful new season. They have not told you the real reason they are thinking of you, but it is because my gentle reminders are turning their heart towards home. Guard your thoughts carefully tonight, because I am holding a deeply important secret about your soulmate that you must hear to fully understand. Stay with me until the very final breath of this message, and I will give you the clear direction you so desperately need today. The unspoken reason they need you before tonight ends will be brought entirely into the bright light before we finally say our goodbye. The Lord says, I have watched you prepare a space in your home and your heart, quietly hoping that someone very special would finally come to stay. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are wandering through their own empty house, feeling completely disconnected from everything around them. The real reason they are hurting tonight is because they absolutely realize a house is never a home without your bright smile in it. When a specific, beautiful song plays in your mind on a continuous loop, it is my way of singing peace over your worried soul. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are hearing that exact same melody, and it is making them miss you terribly. They have not told you the real reason yet, but that wonderful song is pulling them directly toward the unconditional love you have to offer. You must anchor your faith deeply right now, because I am preparing to hand you a final revelation about your fast-approaching destined partnership. Stay with me until the very end, because I am going to reveal the exact moment your soulmate will finally speak their absolute truth. The secret reason they need you before this night is over is tied directly to the final blessing I will graciously give you shortly. I am asking you to wash your hands of the doubts that whisper you are too old or too broken for a beautiful, true romance. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are looking at their own reflection, wondering if anyone could ever love their many flaws. The real reason they are seeking you tonight is because they see absolute perfection when they look closely at your kind and gentle face. The sudden urge you get to pray for someone you have not met is my spirit connecting your loving heart directly to theirs. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are kneeling by their bed, asking me to send a real angel to save them. They have not told you the real reason yet, but they are feeling completely overwhelmed by life and desperately need your comforting embrace. You must keep your mind absolutely clear tonight, because I am going to reveal a very specific sign about your bright romantic future. Stay with me until the final moment of this message, so you can easily recognize the exact blessing I am bringing you tomorrow morning. The real reason they are crying out for you tonight will make total sense when I hand you this final, beautiful, and lasting truth. Jesus says, I have seen the way you carefully fold your clothes and make your bed, maintaining order in a world that feels so incredibly chaotic. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because their life feels entirely out of control, and they are desperate for your incredibly calming presence. The real reason they want you tonight is because your quiet, steady routines bring them a deep sense of safety they have never known. When you see two birds flying closely together in the clear sky, it is my gentle picture of the lasting partnership I am bringing to you. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are watching the very same sky, wishing they had someone to fly closely beside them. They have not told you the real reason yet, but their deep, aching loneliness is pushing them to finally reach out for your hand. Do not close your eyes to my truth tonight, because I am holding a final revelation about your ultimate destiny that you must hear. Stay firmly planted with me until the very end, and I will give you the clear, undeniably perfect direction your tender heart is seeking. The real reason they need you before this night is over will be fully unmasked when I give you the wonderful, promised final seal. I am asking you to completely stop looking backward at the old doors I have securely locked for your own spiritual protection and safety. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are finally walking away from the painful dead-end paths that brought them so much grief. The real reason they are hurrying toward you tonight is because they finally realize your pure love is the absolute only open door they truly need. The warmth you feel in your hands when you are completely relaxed is my gentle touch, preparing you to hold their hands forever. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because their hands are deeply tired from fighting off the heavy storms of their difficult daily life. They have not told you the real reason yet, but they are desperately hoping you will hold them tightly and tell them everything is fine. You must hold tightly to your patience tonight, because I am preparing to hand you the exact key to your future lasting happiness. Stay with me until the very final word, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am securely placing in your path. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends, and understanding this final secret will ensure you are entirely ready for their sudden, wonderful arrival. The Lord says, I watched you sit quietly with your morning coffee, staring out the window and wondering when your long season of waiting would finally end. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they were sitting at their own table, asking me that exact same desperate question just today. The real reason they are seeking you tonight is because their soul totally recognizes that the lonely waiting is finally over now that you are here. When a sudden, warm breeze brushes gently against your face on a perfectly still day, it is my breath whispering promises of lasting love. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are feeling that same gentle wind, and it is making them heavily think of your smile. They have not told you the real reason yet, but my gentle breezes are constantly reminding them of the incredible joy you effortlessly bring. You must completely trust my gentle voice tonight, because I am going to reveal a final, beautiful revelation at the very end of this message. Do not turn away before the finish, so you can receive the exact confirmation I have carefully prepared for your weary, searching heart. The true reason they need you before tonight is over will finally be crystal clear when I reveal the ultimate final seal directly to you. I am asking you to let go of the rigid timelines you created in your head, because my perfect timing is always absolutely right. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are finally surrendering their own stubborn plans to my much greater, deeply loving vision. The real reason they are drawn to you tonight is because they firmly know your steadfast faith will help them fully trust the unknown future. The moments when you catch sight of a specific number repeatedly throughout your normal day are my small winks to reassure your doubting mind. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are seeing those exact same numbers, and it is driving them straight toward your open heart. They have not told you the real reason yet, but they are secretly completely terrified of missing the distinct signs I am placing before them. Guard your quiet moments carefully tonight, because I am holding a deeply important secret about your soulmate that you absolutely must hear to heal. Stay with me until the very final breath of this message, and I will graciously give you the clear direction you are fervently praying for. The unspoken reason they need you before tonight ends will be brought totally into the bright light before we finally say our temporary goodbye. Jesus says, "I have seen how you go completely out of your way to help hurting people who never even bother to say a simple thank you. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they have also been pouring heavily from an empty cup for cold people who do not care. The real reason they are hurting tonight is because they truly just want to be loved by someone as completely selfless and giving as you are. That sudden urge to clean your living space and make everything beautiful is my spirit prompting you to prepare for your very soon coming guest. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are packing up the old memories that no longer serve their beautifully restored, peaceful heart. They have not told you the real reason yet, but they are actively making physical room in their daily life for your comforting, loving presence. You must stay perfectly grounded in this exact moment tonight, because I am going to share a final revelation that will totally mend your spirit. Do not click away before the very end, so you can receive the exact blessing I have specifically tailored just for your faithful hands. The true reason they need you before tonight is over will make complete and total sense when I finally reveal the final seal to you. I am asking you to completely forgive yourself for the times you gave your pure love to people who did not know its true value. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are sitting in deep regret over their own foolish choices from the very distant past. The real reason they are seeking your beautiful face tonight is because your unconditional grace is the absolute only medicine that can heal their deep shame. When you suddenly remember a happy childhood memory completely out of nowhere, it is my gentle way of reminding you of your pure, innocent core. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are desperately trying to find their way back to that same pure, joyful innocence today. They have not told you the real reason yet, but they strongly believe your gentle, lovely spirit can help them easily find their lost, happy self. You must anchor your hope completely tonight, because I am preparing to hand you a final revelation about your fast approaching, incredibly destined love. Stay with me until the very end, because I am going to reveal the exact moment your soulmate will finally speak their absolute and total truth. The secret reason they need you before this night is completely over is tied directly to the final blessing I will wonderfully give you shortly. The Lord says, "I have carefully watched you look at old photographs, wishing you could feel the bright spark of genuine joy you once had inside your chest. Your soulmate needs you before tonight ends because they are staring blankly at their own walls, desperate to feel a real spark of life again. The real reason they are completely obsessed with you tonight is because your gorgeous smile is the absolute brightest light they have seen in years.